Hello and welcome to Divine Daily Dose. Join me as we dive into the Bible verse of the day, where we explore the timeless wisdoms and teachings of God. I'm going to simplify it in the case of this video, but I'll still tell you the Bible verses. It's Matthew chapter 25, verses 15 through 26. So the first thing it says is, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods." Now there are three servants. The first servant was left with 5 talents. The second servant was left with 2 talents. And the third servant was left with 1 talent. The first 2 servants, the one with the 5 talents and the 2 talents, doubled their talents. And the Lord said unto them, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord." This is what the guy with the 1 talent said to the Lord. Then he which he had received the 1 talent came and said, "Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talents in the earth. Oi, there thou hast that is thine." So he was basically saying, here's what was yours. This is what the Lord said back to him. His Lord answered and said unto him, "Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strawed." So the Lord took the talents of the man with the 1 talent and gave it to the man who had 10 talents. Now this is verse 30. "And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth." So what we can take away from this is Jesus is saying that he wants us to use our blessings, the abilities, the gifts, the talents, the things that other people don't have, and use that to our advantage. Because God gave us that stuff for a reason. And each of those things, we're supposed to do something and bring something out of it with that particular thing. That we are not supposed to go the same path that everyone else is supposed to go, but we can use other people's path to show how we are supposed to find out what we're good at and how to take advantage of it. Because God doesn't just want you to be just wasting your life away and not do anything with what he gave you. He gave you those things for a reason. So if you don't know what your gifts are yet, what your talents are, what your advantages are yet, ask God to show it to you. God will see your effort to try to find it, and he will show it to you. You just have to believe, and it takes time. Follow for more.